name is Julian Angel. Today my persuasive essay is going to be about aliens. Are we alone? When you look up at the sky at night, does your mind start to wonder, what's out there? What is truly out there may never be common knowledge, but there are a few theories and questions we have. If you come from a region of North America, when you hear alien, it probably pertains to your citizenship. But for other, alien means ET or an extraterrestrial, a slimy green thing from outer space. Most movies make us believe that. The Oxford Learner's Dictionary states aliens are strange, frightening, different from what you are used to. So once again, I ask you, are we alone? The universe is complex systems, gases, stars, moons, and other space nonsense. However, aliens and the otherworldly beings are truly the only common ideology that we share, whether you believe in it or not. I am here today to try to convince you that we are not alone. First, I will go over the definition of an alien, evidence from the government, and finally, politics around aliens. That being said, it's time to get weird. What makes an alien? Well, an alien. The true definition previously stated is something strange and frightening. Alien means something unknown, and alien usually pertains to space and outer space. To get more technical, other planets in the solar system do not harbor life. Earth is the only known planet to harbor life because we have a few key elements such as water, consumable food, and oxygen. Studies have been conducted to search other planets for life, such as Mars. When you think of life on Mars, you probably think of David Bowie. According to water, ice, mud, and in the glacier crater, water in clouds and in atmosphere eventually from microscopic water droplets and or ice particle which undergo condensation and or fall into the surface and collide. There is some evidence of elements that are here on Earth on Mars that can support life on other planets. Now that we know that there's a chance of life outside of Earth, we can move on to a government report. Where were you when you heard of our government admit to a UAP? I was on my phone just scrolling through Twitter when I just kept seeing people retweet it, and then I go to the news bar and I saw it, and it was just so fascinating to me to think that our government would admit to something that I thought was common knowledge. But it was just so strange to think that we are one step closer to finally all accepting that aliens are real. For those not familiar, the U.S. government released footage of a UAP. It's an unidentified aerial phenomenon, similar to a UFO, and an unidentified flying object. The video and response led to an outcry from the general public, who were surprised that the government would admit to such a thing. According to CNN reporters Katie Bo Williams and Zachary Cohen, reports on what the Pentagon admitted to as UAPs. The government is taking seriously what had been considered a fringe issue. In the same world as Area 51 and mass conspiracy theories, it's insane to think our government would announce the possibility of an alien. Now that we have gotten a definition of an alien, government reports, we can finally move on to politics surrounding aliens. Have you heard of a little town called Roswell in New Mexico? If you have, you probably think of aliens. An Air Force balloon crash-landed on a ranch in Roswell. We know this as the UFO landing. This incident turned out to be a misunderstanding, but it got me thinking, is this a real incident that can be related to our government? Jimmy Carter. One thing is for sure, I will never make fun of people who say they have seen identified objects in the sky. If I become president, I will make sure every piece of information this country has about UFO sightings available to public and scientists. The front runner to become president saying UFO sightings are real and will release information is insane. This was a blatant lie, obviously, but it left room for growth. With the new recent reports of the UAP that our government released and the past politics surrounding extraterrestrials, we are seeming to getting closer to finding our truth. In conclusion, we have gone over the definition of aliens, a government report claiming to have been an alien, and some politics surrounding UAPs. And the politics, I hope not only do I hope I convinced you a little bit, but I hope you retain the information. And once again, I ask you, are we alone? Thank you.